Happy birthday to.
So when I started on this healing journey about 2 years ago, my life was like really unmanageable, and I got shut. You know how the universe or God kind of like taps you on the shoulder, you don't listen, kind of gives you a little push, you don't listen, shoves you to your knees, you still don't listen. I got shoved on my ass.
Almighty morning. Why is your screen off?
I don't know. We went on and it went off. It said, not today, Claudene.
Hold on. I'm going to turn you off and back on, see what happens.
Oh, look at my video. I didn't do this. Did you see that?
Yeah. Okay, go to settings.
There we go.
There you go. You're back on.
Hello. All kinds of weird stuff going on this morning and yesterday. Okay, we straight. Okay.
Yeah, both of us are trying to find spots
we
in
good?
here.
Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome to Tuesday morning, the spiritual show that flows with Julie and Claudene from Love Warriors and Elevated by Claudene. Claudene right here. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good morning. No one's in the chat yet this morning, but there are people on. So welcome in.
Welcome in. Oh, woo.
So how was your weekend?
It was
with
good. It was good. How was your weekend?
With my granddaughter and son all weekend.
So you're busy.
Yeah, here and there and everywhere. We did take some, remember the oranges I brought last week? Well, we did take some more oranges to my great aunt's care facility, care home. So they called and asked for them.
Really?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, guess what? I have a whole gallon of fresh squeezed orange juice.
I bet.
Yeah, we took those oranges. Kim did. Hello, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
And we made orange juice, and it's in the refrigerator right now. And she took the pulp out too. I disposed of the pulp. I mulched it in the back.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you'll have to go back there and see the mess. It's so funny. Orange and yellow everywhere.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Lemons too?
Yeah, I don't know what she was doing. Maybe she made some lemon juice. Yeah, she must have. Yep. So, hi guys. It's Monday.
And you were on
Tuesday.
Tuesday. You were on Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, I was live last night for a while, for 2 hours. It was fun.
5:22 to 7:22. Is that correct?
What we try, but same thing. We always have difficulties getting on, and
well, we weren't too ishy today.
No, we weren't that bad. No, but then I'm dealing with someone from another country, so we get a lot of interferences.
Yeah.
So you guys, it's really cold over here.
Yes.
I mean, for Arizona, it's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
She
you
put her
guys
jacket on.
Back on. But you have a sweater on.
I got 2 sweaters on. I'm like all grandma dressed today. Okay, I got my sweaters going on.
We're doing good, Rachel. How you doing?
I am wearing the clothing of a grandma for sure today. I'm sporting that title. Hi, Rachel.
Yeah.
We're good, Rachel. How are you? We just had the weekend, right, guys?
Everybody made it through.
Yep. We're here. We made it through.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have noticed, we have here that we do not have chemtrails, and we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that's really good news. Oh, you guys, and it is the full moon. We just had the full moon last night. How are you guys feeling on that? I'm definitely feeling the full moon energies for sure. I've been up since 3:30 this morning. So,
was it 3:33? Just kidding.
No, it was actually 3:30 when I looked at the clock. Okay. And so I just kind of just sat there with myself and just sat there, and I knew that something was going on. If it's not the moon doing it, somebody wants to get me a message. So I've just been kind of, getting the downloads and connecting with source. And
Nova McKenna, happy Tuesday.
Hi, Nova. Welcome. Oh, yeah, this is perfect timing for you right now, huh, Nova?
Where's she at?
She's in New York.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what? I didn't check to see if I'm on.
So it just passed 10:10 in New York.
Hold on, yes, I forgot to check to see, make sure. Okay, so Nova, you're on my, so I am on YouTube. Okay, good. Let me just make sure I'm on Facebook. I forgot to check.
Okay.
Oh, and I got to show you this video of June Moon. I meant to send it to you. It's been busy, you guys. I've been slammed to the max.
which is a good thing.
Oh, I'm not complaining. I am super excited about it. And yes, I am live on Facebook. Okay, I'm good. Oh, yes, I've been really busy. It's been good. Lots of stuff to tell you guys on what you guys want to talk about. Again, you guys, welcome to the spiritual show that flows, where we talk about everything quantum with Julie and Claudene, Love Riot Warriors, elevated by Claudene. Teaming up, boom, every Tuesday morning to bring you whatever you guys want to talk about. Really, nothing's off the table here. No crazy talk.
Or negative.
Or negative stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
we don't.
really don't want to hear that stuff.
We
That's
want
not
quantum,
yeah.
good stuff.
We're here to elevate you and give you downloads. Okay, that's what we're here for. So to plant seeds. And oh, let me show you this video. I caught her doing that in the morning. The heck?
She's drinking the water that's dripping. Yeah.
She's like hunting it.
Yeah.
She goes to clean herself.
Sorry.
So you guys, my cat, okay? So I'm going to show you guys this video.
Yep.
Let me know if any of you guys have cats, because my cat, I've never seen my cat do this before. I've seen her in the sink before, but I've never seen her act like this before. Okay, how do I play this?
Yeah, I can see it dripping. So
Uh-huh. She's just chilling. So anyways, when I saw her do that, I was laughing. I was laughing so I keep laughing. I see the video. I'm like, what is she doing? But yeah, she's totally here to keep me company, I believe.
hi, Don. Don is sharing. So hopefully all of you are sharing.
Yes,
Please.
thank you. Yeah, you guys like, comment, share so we know you're there. Oh, good. I'm glad you had a good night, Nova. That's fantastic. You're already seeing results. All right, and I'll get back to you. I did see your message, and I'll be back to you really soon. So Nova is one of my new clients, you guys, and she's okay with me talking about her business because she wants you guys to know what happened to her. And Nova, I am winging her right now off of 14 pharmaceuticals. Like, this is live stuff. She's gonna be on my lives and talking about her journey. So she's going to make it happen. And she's also a single mom, and she's in New York, and she's got, a lot on her plate right now, alone with having to get off of these 14 pharmaceuticals. She was on 4 antidepressants prior to this. So she got off 4 of them by herself. And so now she wants mushrooms and cannabis and the herbs, because she knows that she can do this and she can heal herself.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be really fun. Yeah, she's going to get off of these. She even has a pacemaker.
Oh, wow.
I know. And stents and all kinds of stuff going on inside of her heart. And
hopefully you'll be able to get those taken care of too.
So
she
will.
To deal with them. Yep.
She will. She's determined. And it's just going to take time. It's, I always say slow and easy wins the race too. Yeah. But you're also going to be pushed to get moving, because we need her to get detoxed, because she's got a purpose. She's got a big, big purpose. She's here to do something big, and she's, to be healthy and to create whatever this is that she's come here to do, to help create this new earth. And if that's to be someone, for people to look at, for all of you guys to watch and see how Nova heals herself with her mind, her body, and her soul, along with plant medicine.
Yes. Well, yeah.
And sound healing. And sound healing. This is just the beginning, you guys. We're just talking about the beginning. Her health plan is really extensive, but we're not there yet. So I don't know. Right now, we're just going to go slow and slow with the plant medicine and start winging her off of the pharmaceuticals. And that's just where we're at now. So she's dealing with side effects, all that
Oh
fun
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm. So, and then having to show up again. She's a single mom of a 7-year-old. So, mhm.
Now, have you started vlogging? I don't mean posting it, but keeping a video log of what you're going through. I
Yeah.
mean, you're a single mom with a 7-year-old, so sitting there journaling might not be as advantageous for you as videotaping yourself. Just short videos, just on a daily basis, and bring them up later. You know, watch them a month from now, 3 months from now, and see how you're progressing.
Well, this was my idea, Julie. See, tell me what you guys think about this, okay? I haven't even presented it to Nova yet because we're supposed to talk today.
Oh, okay.
After this. Okay. So I want her, if she can and if she's willing to, I want her to do reviews on my reviews on Google and go ahead and document it that way. Like put a review on where she's at. You know what I'm saying? After maybe a month of her doing the medicine, she does that review. And then a month later, she does another review. You know what I mean? And it all will get documented on my review on my Google. And I think that, I don't know, I came up with that. Well,
It is a good
it was an idea
marketing
given
too.
to me. Yeah. And it would be great for people to sit there because
Okay.
I know people read reviews. I read reviews. I won't touch a company. I won't buy anything from them if I have not seen their reviews. So,
And that is very good, but you can also do video reviews.
Yeah.
You don't have to just write it down, do a regular review. Video reviews are very good too
Yep.
because they see the person behind the video.
yep. Send them to me and I'll put them on my website. We can do all
Yeah.
the videos we want, Nova, on my website. So yeah, documenting this is it's important to her as it is for me, both of us to
Right.
get this journey documented. And you guys have no idea how hard it is for me to get my clients to want to do something like this. They just don't want their business out there. And it's hard. It is hard to put your business out there because the things that Nova has been through, her trauma is, woo, it's heavy. It is very, very heavy. But that's okay because the heavy is going to get light.
Yes.
And that is what we're reaching. So,
One step at a time.
yes, one step at a time. Oh, she loves that idea. Good. So we're on a really good journey here. And I'm so glad for all of you guys that are tuning in. And you guys are going to be able to, if you're interested, you're going to be able to sit here and listen and actually watch someone do it. And hopefully that gives you the motivation to want to change your ways too and get better. And let your heavy get light.
And everyone can do it. Just because, oh, she's younger than I am. No. I'm a little older than everybody, and I took it upon myself to get myself off of 7 pharmaceuticals. I did
sugar.
that. And sugar. Yeah. Well, that was more recent. But in 2000, I think it was 16, I got myself off of my 7 pharmaceuticals. It was not that difficult for me, but I was exercising every day and I was eating beautiful food, fresh food that I was making for myself. So,
Oh, and she was also on mood stabilizers.
yeah, caused a withdrawal for years, and I do feel lighter today and just started. Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, so she's on shroomies, she's on mushrooms, she's on lion's mane and reishi.
Oh, good.
She is on CBD, my anxiety and depression with the black seed because she needs the black seed. She needs the CBD. Those help so much with nausea and depression. Yeah. So that will help that because that when you're, you came off of them,
Yeah.
we've, anyone who's detoxed off of anything, even alcohol, even
Right.
any kind of drugs, street drugs, pharmaceutical drugs or whatever, you get, your mood, you're not yourself, you're not happy. So it's part of the shifts and the turns that goes on inside of your brain, inside of your body. So anyways,
So this, what am I? Video testimonies and keeping a journal of each step. That's going to help a lot of people.
And then
A lot
her
of people.
following, being on our shows with us, because that's part of it too. She's going to come on every show that she can, and
Beautiful.
you know, and we'll be checking in on Nova. And so far,
Nova
so
check.
good. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys, I thought I was telling you guys when I had her on. Okay. All right, guys. I'm so thankful you guys bear with me. I've been up since 3:30 this morning myself. I saw someone post that.
That was Rachel. Yeah.
Rachel, so I'm there with you. This moon's got me. So I have her on reishi, I have her on lion's mane, and that is to regulate her moods and the high blood pressure, the low blood pressure, because reishi's going to do anything opposite of what she has high blood pressure, because anything can happen while she's winging down, you guys. Like her body's just going to go chaotic.
Right.
Yeah, sugar levels can go up, sugar levels can go down, you know, but reishi will help with all that. It will regulate that stuff for her.
And when you are taking mushrooms, you don't have the craving for sugar as much. I know I'm going through that. I mean, I've done that.
Well,
so.
she's on a drug, a harsh drug. On top of all of this, you guys, okay? She's on Suboxone.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah. That is like, and she hasn't just been on it for like a year or a couple of years. She's been on it for quite some time. And this is no joke, you guys. What they tell people, anyone out there that's on Suboxone, Subutex, or Methadone knows this. They tell you can never get off of it. It's a forever drug. And it is the hardest
one to get.
It is a very toxic, hard opiate replacer. Okay. It's not a synthetic opiate. Okay. So synthetic opiates like this, okay. Just like all of the other opiates they have out there, Nova would probably know the names of all these other kind of opiates that they give them to get them addicted, like fentanyl. Okay. Oxys.
Yeah.
Okay. It binds to the receptors, you guys. Okay. Harder than heroin does. Heroin actually slips off of the receptors faster because it's natural, because it is a plant. So it's easier to, I know this sounds crazy, but it's easier to detox off of heroin, the good stuff, the clean stuff, than it is this synthetic stuff that is coming from the pharmaceuticals. It literally binds to your cells, to your receptors. It closes up your pathways to your serotonin, to your dopamines, to your GABA receptors, to everything. And it's just not good. And that's kind of like basically where dementia and Alzheimer's comes from. And then, you know, you guys wonder why people lose their teeth when they're doing drugs. I know you've seen this.
Yes.
Most drug addicts or anyone who's done heavy drugs, their teeth go bad. Well, because these drugs get into the bones.
Yeah.
Your teeth are bones, you guys. I'm sure you all know that. But it gets, that right there told me a long time ago, oh shit, this stuff gets, excuse my language, gets into your bones. And that is not good at all. If it's getting into your bones, it's getting into your blood, it's getting into everything. So anyways, yeah, that is pretty crazy stuff. And that's what she's dealing with. And with the support of the plants and with her love to want to heal, she's going to get off of all of this, because there's nothing that nobody can't get off of. I just don't believe that. And I won't. If you have the will, you can do it. And you got the creator, you're fine. Because you know what? If it brings it to you, if it brings you to it, it'll bring you through it.
Yes. And you are made of love. I mean, that's what you're made out of. Created.
Okay, Jill, I'll let you rant for a while. You go ahead.
Oh no, someone's cuddling.
We got Jewel Moon over here. She's loving on Julie. She's finally getting to do this. This is so cool. Okay, here you guys. I have to show you.
See her pretty face? I don't know. Oops. Now she's getting frisky a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, she likes to bite. She likes to play like that.
Yeah.
Look at her. Oh my goodness.
And give,
Her
I know,
what do you think? Is her
last week-
personality coming out? What do you think, Julie?
Yeah, she's
You've
grown
known her for a year. You've noticed that she was 6 months old.
Yeah, she's just a little baby. But now she's getting older.
Is that she's growing up, huh?
And she's more comfortable here too.
And she knows you now.
Yeah,
she
she
knows.
knows me.
Oh, this is what we do on Tuesdays.
This is a Tuesday thing.
Oh, you guys. I don't know if you guys have animals out there, but I don't know what I'd do without my Jewel Moon. She makes me happy.
Yeah.
And she makes other people happy too.
Yeah, she does.
So, but I only have time for one animal until I get me a farm, and then I can have all my animals.
She'll still rule the roost.
Tiger stripes or tortoise. Oh, tortoise shells.
More tiger stripes.
More tiger stripes. She's a, what do they call her again?
Tabby.
A tabby. She's just your regular cat. I mean,
Do you have an
but
M?
she does have green eyes, so that's kind of cool.
Okay. Yeah, she
But-
kind of has an M on her head.
She's got
Like
an M on
tabbies.
her head. I don't know anything about cats, you guys. I'm a person that's always had dogs. Tortoise. Okay.
Yeah, she's not a tortoise. Yeah, she's not
No.
a tortoise shell.
I guess a tiger stripe, I would probably
Yeah,
say.
she is.
But I think I know what you're. Oop, I didn't know that's what that stuff was called, Nova. Didn't know that was a difference in cats. So I just learned something different. Tiger stripes are tortoises, and I know what you're talking about, the tortoises, because I just saw a tabby that's an orange and gray tabby with tortoises on it. It was the strangest looking cat.
I'll have to take a look at that one.
It's over roaming around the house, but yeah, where the condos where I live at, and
Okay.
anyways, it was really pretty. I love you. Oh, cats. Okay, good. I love cats too. But like I said, I can only have one. They're a lot of work. I don't know how people do this.
They're a little less work than
What do they call them?
Than dogs,
Mates or
or-
something.
um,
When you get two,
familiars. What?
they say you should always get
Oh,
two
bonded
cats.
mates.
Yeah, you got to
Bonded
get,
mates.
because mates or something. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'd be so. Oh my gosh, I'd be so busy if I
Well,
had two.
I don't think she wants. She's happy being her.
Don't. I think so too.
Yeah,
She wants to be
doesn't want-
spoiled. She don't
Yeah.
want no other cat around because
She's going to rule the roost when you get the farm anyway. So you have one, yeah. Yeah, some
Everyone
cats are
needs
better
support.
with just one. Believe
Yes.
me.
yes, everyone does need support, and she's just she's my little companion.
Yeah, she goes everywhere. When she goes camping, she goes with her.
She goes everywhere with me.
Yeah, so it's not a bad thing at all.
No,
And she's getting used to
we
it.
snuck her into a cabin. Julie and I did. And she loves the windows. And I'm like, just keep them down, but we can open them. Oh, shoot.
It's
You
okay,
okay?
sweetie. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I've never seen her do that.
It's okay. We're good.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. You can't. I hope you don't.
No,
She scratched her.
believe me, it wouldn't be the first time and won't be the last.
Oh, gosh.
And no, I don't worry about cat scratch fever, especially with a mainly indoor cat. No, I've had cat scratch fever before. It is a real thing, people.
What is that?
You get fever from cat scratch. It's usually outdoor feral cats because they're into a lot of stuff. And
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it.
yeah, so you never know what's in their claws when they scratch you. So
And they say that the parasites, that they have these parasites I've been reading about. And they say if you own an animal, period, you're going to have these kind of parasites anyways. But I do the DT. She does DT, I do DT, and then I do oregano oil. So not every day. We only do the DT like twice a month because it dehydrates you so bad. It dries you right out. Yeah, I don't like I don't like that feeling of just not being able to quench that thirst. You know what I mean?
oh yeah.
And then your skin gets all nasty and wrinkly and dry. But I do twice a month, and then I do oregano oil like almost every other day. Nova has one too. Yeah, yeah. So
Now, what was I going to say? She has a cat, yeah. Uh, Now, I know you make the fur baby CBD.
Right.
Right. So they can be used for dogs, cats.
Yes, yes, you guys. I don't only dose humans, I do fur babies too. I love fur babies. I wing fur babies off of pharmaceuticals too. Actually, that's how I learned how to do it, was from helping the fur babies first. Um, so I used to work in a city called Sun City, and it's a retirement city. You have to be 55 plus to live there. And it's a pretty good sized city here in our county, you guys. It's where this is what I like. They say that's where most of our millionaires live here.
Oh,
And we have more millionaires that live in Sun City and Glendale area than that's what I have heard. What's what the news has said. Anyways, so I would go there and I would go to a restaurant called Coco's every Wednesday, and I had a club called the Sun City Cannabis Club.
oh wow. That sounds like fun.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, so that's where I got started. I'd go there and I educate people, and they were scared about the cannabis, the seniors were, but they let me treat their animals.
Yeah.
They signed up for that one real quick, went in there, and I would fix one lady. That's just how Judy and I became such good
okay.
friends.
Good.
She had 6 cats at the time.
Couple.
And that's where I kind of fell in love with cats, and then said, if I ever get another animal, because I've always had a dog, and I had dogs at the time. So, anyways, yeah. So I learned how to dose, how to the delivery systems, all the different delivery systems that will work for them, and then from there, it led to the humans letting me help them, because the owner said, "Oh, dang." They saw a huge improvement in their animals, and then they wanted some.
And they knew that animal wasn't strung out or anything like they were worried about. That's what they were worried about for themselves. So to watch their dog or cat become happier and healthier, then they figured, oh, if it's doing that for them, what's it going to do for me?
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
teaching them to, stop using bleach or whatever they're using to clean their floors, what they're
yes.
using to clean their house. It was one step after another, and then next thing you know, they're, getting healthy. And as you know, you've met one of my clients.
Yes.
I think, and you're going to meet the other one, Nancy. And they used to go to Coco's, and they were part of my Sun City cannabis team. And they also are part of getting Arizona their grow rights for cannabis. So yeah, they were part of that with me. So yeah. Anyways.
Oh wow.
So I know how to do animals really well. Every single animal has an endocannabinoid system, just like we do, you guys. And that's your largest nervous system. Okay, it's a real thing. It's called endocannabinoid system. And there's this endocannabinoid system we don't have in our respiratory or our brainstem, and that's why no one's ever died from using cannabis. But yes, you can overdose those receptors and you feel like you're going to die. Oh, trust me, I understand that feeling 1000%. But you're not going to die. You're not.
You still want to take things nice and easy.
Yeah. It depends on what cannabinoid you're working with, okay? And that's another thing too, is I'm a cannabinoid specialist and a terpene specialist. So if you guys don't know what the terpenes are, that is the part of the plant that gives it its aroma, the reason why it smells, the way that it smells. And I always say, follow the nose knows. So if you smell a plant or something, you smell something and it resonates with you, it's for you. Okay, the nose knows. Why do you think they call it the nose? It's common sense, honestly. To me, it is. So, yeah, I do mushrooms for babies too, you guys. Yes, I do all of that.
But that's true. You do have kind of, is it a tea that you have for them?
I have my fur baby line is very, very simple. Okay, I have CBD, and all it is CBD isolates mixed with MCT oil. Okay, and that's fractionated coconut oil. I'm sorry, and the reason why I use that is one, MCT oil is very good for the animals. It's the one oil that, it doesn't come from a seed, you guys, okay? And the reason why I have the fractionated is so that it doesn't solidify, okay? I used to use regular coconut oil. I would have everyone calling me. They want to return their stuff because it turned hard on them. Something happened to oil.
Leave it outside. I mean, in Arizona, just put it in the window for a second or two.
So the older women kind of figured that one out, but but trust me, I got like 20 phone calls. It's no good. It's hard. I'm just like, oh gosh. Okay. So anyways, but so that's why I use MCT oil. So it doesn't do that, solidify like that. And then I just add the CBD. So it has no smell to it. It doesn't, it's cats love it. All the animals love it. But if your cat or your fur baby does need THC, I can do a full spectrum, okay? And I think this is important to tell you guys. For anyone who's dosing their animal with THC or they're thinking about it, be really careful. Be really careful because their endocannabinoid system is different than ours. They've got more receptors in the brain than we do. Yeah.
It sounds, I'm sorry. And we call ourselves smart people. Okay.
Well, the animals are pretty smart.
Yes, I was going to say.
They live consciously.
They have more stuff.
They have a personality, but they live on, on a conscious level than compared to what we do. But anyways, so they have more receptors. So that means that the little bit of THC that's in a full spectrum is enough to get them stoned, real stoned. Especially if it's a little animal and sorry you guys, my phone is going off. So 10 milligrams for you is like 100 milligrams for them. And then another thing about them is that they burn through it faster than we do. But then you got to think, they age 7 times faster than us too. So I do believe that all of this is mixed in together and intertwined together, but I'm not a scientist or anything. I just know what I see and what I feel and how to dose the animals once I find out what their age is, what they're suffering from, their size, their weight, and then we go from there. But it usually takes about, I'd say about maybe a week to get a dose for the animals, to figure out what their dose is. And then plus we also have to put into the equation how depleted is their endocannabinoid system.
Oh.
Yeah, because mostly everyone that walks on this planet, well, maybe not so much now that we have like 46 states with a medical marijuana program now legally.
Wow. Well, that's the first step, is the medical.
So, well, medical is a good way to learn about
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? If you have someone who knows what they're talking about. Yes. Hello, Victor in the house.
Welcome, Victor.
Especially, so more, we've got a couple of states that are going to go kicking and screaming there. I don't know. It'll be a long time before they legalize it.
Which ones are you?
Texas. And what's the other state?
Yeah.
Is it Louisiana?
I was thinking something like that. But, right, the hips are really hard. I mean, the joints are really hard on the older, larger dogs. If you see them walking around and all, I know one of my larger dog had a lot of hip problems and was in pain a lot before she passed.
That's so sad.
But I didn't know you at the time, so.
Right. I didn't know either, you guys. I mean, I didn't know any of this either until, 12 years ago or so. But I just kind of feel like, is in this whole journey that I've been on, that I've been there since the beginning with it. Like, I was a frontliner, you guys. I dived right in there and started dosing the animals. But I'm comfortable with cannabis. Yeah. So I guess when you're comfortable with it, you have no fear of it. You just have to show people. And that's the hard part, getting people to see and look at something different. I do the same thing with source. Source will constantly be like, Claudene, look over here, look over here, look over here, do all kinds of stuff. And no, I'm looking over here, you know.
Yeah. Well, the same thing happens when you're talking about what was I going to say? Mushrooms. People think of mushrooms, either they're going to eat it in their food, lasagna or whatever, spaghetti.
They're so stigmatized, you guys.
Yeah.
It happens. This happens almost every single day to me because I am everything mushroom.
Yeah.
Anyone who hangs out with me, we eat mushrooms, we go have mushrooms, we go pick mushrooms. And
it's very mushroomy around here. Shroomy, very shroomy.
Very shroomy. And cannabis. There's always cannabis around. There's everything. Okay. This is my passion. This is my love. And this is what I do. So of course I'm going to be with it. So what were we talking about? Where was I going with this, you guys?
We were talking that people have the stigma on.
Oh yeah, the
things.
stigma.
Yeah.
So I will say something about mushrooms, like I'm gonna go eat my mushroom soup or something, and the look on people's face. Are they the funny mushrooms?
Yeah, that's one of the first questions. I was at market with her stuff a couple weeks ago, and the guy came by and he had mushrooms on his shirt. And I said, I've got mushrooms here. He goes, no, I don't do anything with mushrooms. I'm going, you're wearing mushrooms. It's like, what are you talking about? So, but he thought that I meant psychedelics and stuff. And it's like, no, I'm not.
I know
talking
the
about
brain goes straight to, it's the same thing when I was teaching about CBD, you guys, the no head high. Now that one was like the hardest thing ever. I'm like, no head high. THC gives you the head. Same thing. You say cannabis. Oh no.
Yeah.
But that's the stigma that they put on it. And they did it on purpose, you guys. It was done on purpose to us so that we will not want our born given rights. And then they legalize it. They go to the point to where they legalize it. Okay. And this again, I'm talking about, the people that I'm in war with, and that is the government. So as you guys all know, I understand that we're all in a real war with them. So they took our born given rights away from us to dummy us down, to get more control, to put their nanobots on us and their black magic and everything else that they did to us. So these are our born given rights. And there is something inside of you that needs to be tapped into, woken up, shaken for you to remember all this. And that is who I am. I remember this stuff. And that is my gifts. My gifts is that I get my memory, and I have my memory, and I continue to get it all the time. And then I have, and then I can read minds. That's another one of my gifts. She's a psychic. And everyone has all these gifts. Her psyche ability and her intuition and me being able to read minds and having my memory on all of this stuff. There are gifts, and we, you have them, I have them, and we all do. You just got to activate them inside of you. Okay. Just like right now, I am trying to manifest my
You're working on manifesting.
I am manifesting.
Yeah,
I am manifesting to have my photographic memory back. Okay. I want that back. I need that back right now, especially this time of what my teachings are, So I'm working with that with the creator right now to get my memory back. I mean, to have my photographic memory so I can remember everything on a split of a second. Okay, I see what that.
Yep.
I can see everything. Everything's so big. Did you do that? Because I told you I was having problems with my left eye.
No, we need you a little bit further down because I can see. Oh, it looks better now. You got closer to it. Okay, good.
You want me closer?
No, you did fine. You did fine. Before it was pushed back a little bit and we could see the camera above us.
I know. I saw that when I was looking back on one of our lives. So just play with my thing if you need to. Just go ahead. Do your thing, girl.
That looks good. I'm a little closer than you are, but.
No, but she's so good at this. Isn't this so much better than my Monday night lives? So generic. And this is what I'm trying to learn, to do this kind of stuff. And then I could put her and my stuff on there and all that stuff. Yep. So, But yeah,
Looks
you guys.
good.
So we're all here to heal, right? We're all here to get better and to do better and to know better. So by doing that is by connecting and talking to your neighbors and your friends.
Right. And the collective, you guys are all here for a reason. And some of you might be new and just, what are they doing? What questions do you have? We've been talking about, getting off of pharmaceuticals, not just people, but animals as well. So what's ailing you that you need to get off? It's a work in progress. Yeah. Oh, you're still figuring out the chat?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Nova. It is a work in progress.
Yeah.
Yes, this streaming is. Thank you. Perfect.
Yeah.
Um,
I've been doing it for 2 years, so it's
yeah,
Kinda.
I've been rolling with her for about
a year, almost a year now.
Well, we had our 1 year anniversary last Tuesday, so that was
Yeah.
pretty cool. And then I keep getting her gifts.
Yes. Speaking of, thank you for the segue there. And this is a new, oops, there it
We
goes.
really don't know what it is, but it was cute, you guys. So it's an owl, and she loves owls. And
Yeah.
so, and then I got this. Pretty much, I got it really because it says "I love you." She probably doesn't need it, but
Well, I was looking for a new
Isn't it
keychain,
so
so it
cute?
was worked out beautifully.
and then it turns into a little mirror. So if she needs to look at something, her eye or her lips or something. So
Yeah,
it's not
so-
easy to find. Just like
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's not easy to find cute things that are owls. I couldn't find her anything for Christmas, but now everything's showing up.
I got a Single Bells T-shirt.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got you a Single Bells T-shirt. I forgot. That's right. I didn't wrap it. That's why I
Yeah,
got her the cutest sweatshirt.
it's
for,
a sweatshirt. I almost wore it today, and it's like, but it's holiday time. But I probably will wear it because it's one of my warmest sweatshirts. So
I know, right?
Yeah.
So is my one with the kitty cat on it. The one that I got with the Christmas kitty cat.
Okay,
The one that looks
yeah.
like Jewel Moon. Yeah, we went to Flagstaff and we hit up the thrift stores and we got the best deals ever
Yes.
and the cutest stuff. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It was just so cute. Then I went to Payson, you guys. I took off and went to Payson. Did I talk about this last week?
I don't think so.
I said, everyone's like, well, where'd you go? I go, I went to Payson and take a shower.
Yes, you did.
Literally. Spirit led me to go to Payson, which is in, I don't know what county it is. I don't know much about Payson, to be honest with you guys.
Forget that one.
But they do have a lot of beautiful lakes there and stuff. So, and rivers and everything. So, waterfalls. So, I went there to go visit a friend of mine, a client of mine that I married. And now they're having a baby. And so I had to check out their new house that they bought up there in the
Oh.
forest. Yeah. So I went there and literally what I found out why I was taken there was because I needed to take a shower under with the fresh mountain waters, spring waters. And that's what I got to do. And I got to clean the whole aura and stuff. So it was really nice. And I want to go back and do it again right now.
Yeah. And I'm not sure why my
was
YouTube
hot,
chats
too.
aren't showing up on this. I'll have to check my YouTube while we're at it.
Okay.
I was
she's
just
doing
told
the
somebody.
stuff.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what you guys want to talk about. Is there any questions you guys have out there? How's everyone feeling with the full moon? Like I said, I've been up since 3:30, and then we had Rachel who's been up since 3 this morning. So it looks like it's gonna be a long day for her and I. Yeah, this moon is really messing with it. It's the wolf moon, you guys.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. I feel it's a mixture of a lot of things because I've been doing good, you guys, the last year. Sleeping right through the moon like a baby. And then all of a sudden, this one, I mean, like I said, it yanked me up out of bed and I've been sitting with Source ever since. Until I had to come here and talk to you guys. But I'm kind of feeling that I do kind of know what it is. I mean, with me, at least, it is. It's all the stuff that's going on, all the turmoil, the disasters, the catastrophes, feeling the collective's energy right now. So, yeah. And it's even deeper than that, you guys, because, I mean, we got a convicted felon as a president.
Ugh.
I hate to talk about negative things, but these are things that are they're truths, they're hard truths, and things are going to have to change big big time, because none of this is okay. So that's why you guys are here, to raise this vibration and get better and have a good attitude, and not let it affect you. I mean, you know, just give it love and light. And if you guys have any inputs there on what's going on in California, please go ahead. We can talk about it if you guys want to, because it does help to talk about it, especially with a group like we are. Um, I'm from there. That's Palisade. I'm not from Palisade or from Malibu, but I know Long Beach very well. It's right next to it. That's the first of that's between Orange County and LA. You got Long Beach, and then that starts the LA beaches. But Newport, Huntington, Balboa is my stomping grounds. I love that place. Seal Beach, all of them, you guys. I grew up on PCH, Pacific Coast Highway, so it's
I know it almost sounds like CBD, PCH. I mean, it just seems,
yeah. But my friends and
Another
family are okay. They're all in Orange County, so I just feel this sends a big message out to the world about what's going on. I have to say that I knew the fires were starting when they started. I got that message. I got that download big time. And I happened to be talking to a client, texting back and forth, doing
Wow.
counseling, talking on the phone, who was in Long Beach. And this was all like around 6 o'clock in the evening. We were talking from 6 to 8. And then I'm like, girl, are you okay? Because like the Palisades are going down. And it's reached Malibu. And I even told her, I go, next it's going to hit Hollywood. And she didn't know. Then she goes outside, takes her trash, comes back, texts me. She's like, I can't breathe. It's smoky. It's bad. So anyways, but she's okay. She's about 20 miles away from the fire. So, she's right up the coast. But anyways, I guess it took a turn. Well, like I said, it went to Hollywood. So with this message, we're watching the head vampire's den burn down, I guess you can say. I mean, I've got a lot of other words I can use, but I'm going to just try to be nice.
sorry. I'm going back and
Exactly,
forth here.
Nova. I say the same thing. We're all sitting back watching the vampire's dens burn down, you guys. I mean, we should be I'm kind of celebrating, but anyways, it sends that message out to the world, because check it out. Look at how people are responding to this. People are really responding in a positive way.
Well, I don't know if you heard the story about a millionaire couple who has water rights and is not did not
Mhm.
allow
Mhm.
the firemen to use their water.
Mm-hmm. Because they grow some kind of special, not even special, almonds or something like that, pistachios. Um,
Yeah, well, right now they need all the help they can get.
yeah.
So.
What'd she do? That was Jewel Moon. Okay. No, they are. And I'm seeing them come together. And this, again, here is a prime example, you guys, of what I talk about. Okay. The government's not coming in really, because we're switching president, whatever it is. Okay. First of all, they come in and do what they do. They granted it a national disaster, and what's the other word? National disaster and a
State of
state
emergency.
of emergency, or whatever they do. Once the federal government does that, they own it. It's now their state. California doesn't own California anymore. So they come in and do what they do, right? And but where's the help coming from? The people.
We're the ones helping, not.
It's the neighbors, the people. Oh my gosh, you guys, we have firemen coming from Africa.
Yeah.
We have firemen coming from Mexico.
Mexico,
We
all
have
sorts of
firemen
places.
coming from, and supposedly nobody, they talk trash about, they don't like us. They don't like Americans.
Mhm.
This is what we hear. This is what I hear from all my clients around the world. Oh, Americans, and, but they're here helping because that is what we do. We help
Right.
each other when it comes to stuff like this.
Yeah.
And because the humans, because we're God's source, you guys, because we're light
Yes.
and we're love. And that is our first instinct, to go help those humans. And when someone's in need, we don't care about anything. We don't care about anything. We don't care about, we're not in war with each other. We're not.
Right. The people are not.
The people are not in war with each other. They try to divide us. They try to make us different. They've tried and tried and tried with all their stupid wars.
And Mexico has come and helped during hurricanes too, people. A lot of people aren't aware of that, but especially the ones in the Gulf, they're there. They're there to help. And it's usually their army or something, but it's usually the people. They make the decision, not the president of Mexico or anything like that, but the people make the decision now.
The majority rules. The
Yeah.
majority rules, and that is the way the law is supposed to work. That is the law. Now, all that will probably change with the new earth, but
Yeah.
A new covenant is being built, you guys. Okay, it's happening, and source wins. We always win. It's been a long fight, and what we're seeing is them. Every stupid thing they do, every catastrophe that they start, every disasters that they start, every time they do this stupid stuff, it's going to repel right back on them. You guys are going to just keep showing themselves and showing themselves. And this is a good thing. Like Nova said, hey, it's waking up more people.
Right.
And that is a good thing. That is such a good thing. And the Americans needed to wake the heck up, you guys. Come on. We're kind of behind the 8 ball here.
Well, we've been so confident in we are the best and don't think we need anybody else because everybody needs us. We don't need anybody else, but no, that's not the way.
Well, we are the best.
We are the best, but still.
But we're like
Canada does not agree.
right. But
We love Canada.
Don't you think it's like this? We just have two stupid dysfunction. Our parents are super dysfunctional.
Yeah. Well, yes, and they've changed their parents recently too. So, yeah.
The Americans have had two very dysfunctional families. I mean, parents, and they feed us to keep us alive. That's how horrible they are.
Oh yeah, and what they've been feeding us is not good. Everybody wash their fruits and vegetables. I mean,
That's how I look at our government right now. Between what we have going on is that we've got these horrible parents, probably step parents. Geez, they're really bad and dysfunctional.
And Kevin says the people united can never be defeated.
Exactly.
So,
ding, 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 ding. Bravo. United, the more we become united, the stronger we come. Period. Again, I'm going to say it. We are to lead this new earth in a way that we have no government. Okay, you guys, we don't need it. We don't need. I'm just that type of person. I've been this kind of person my whole entire life. My mother will tell you, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what I have to do. Because
well, yeah, tell you what you have to do or what you cannot do. Don't tell me what I cannot do. You can't do that.
Yeah, don't tell me I
I'm
can't
going to do it twice because prove you wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way it is.
Those are fighting words, you guys, for me.
Welcome in, Jess. You might not see your chats on our board right now. I might even remove that since I can't get everybody on there, but that's okay. Victor, remember this, folks. Elites are dying and Earth is shifting. Plus, they panic out and making foolish move to add more fears. Don't get into it. No, it's hard, but don't get into it. Right. Just,
No, but it's everywhere, and we do
Yeah.
hear it, and we're watching. I mean, we're living this like real time, Victor. But people have to understand that we're in a real. It's a real war. You know, we can't pretend like it's not happening, but we got to push back, pushing back, and you push back the way that you want to push back. If ignoring it is how you want to push back and go create something, then that's fine. Anchor that light. You know, I'm a different type of pushback. Okay, I let them know I'm here. I'm coming after you, pharmaceutical companies. I am going to shut you down. I'm not going to shut up. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. And, I know my job. I know my job here. I know who I am and why I'm here. So, and it's to help create this new earth. And yeah, because like I've told you guys before, this is generational crap. So it's going to be a while before we totally get rid of it.
Yeah.
But I do believe that the more united we become, the faster we can get rid of them, you guys. I'm telling you, I know that we can get rid of this within a generation. By 2030, I bet you, if we really wanted to. But I know how the humans are. It's kind of a slow process, like them kind of looking around the corner. Well, maybe
Yeah.
this will work. Let's try this. And then,
Yeah.
it's not going to work.
Well, and it's funny because you're talking about the pharmaceuticals that are here to control us. However, the 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 Elon Musks and all are trying to control the pharmaceutical to get rid of drugs and what is it? It's not totally DNA changing, but anything to help people be who they want to be.
Elon Musk is a dreamer. And
Well, you did
that
hear
is his agenda, though. You're right. That is his agenda. Okay.
he's going after.
Yes. He's going after, whatever human he can, and he's going to put bionic stuff inside of you. And
Well, you heard the story of why he doesn't particularly care for transgenders, right?
no, I haven't heard this one. What did he
Oh.
say?
Well, he has been telling everyone that his son died due to pharmaceuticals given to his son to change his DNA or change him into a female.
What child was this? This was his first child. Do you know in what order this child was born?
Well,
Just curious.
the child never died. The child changed genders, and he considers the child dead.
Okay.
And the child says, my dad is just feeling sorry for himself because he wasn't in control. So the thing is, he wants to control. Like you said about the implants and stuff, he wants to control people. He wanted to control his son, and now his son is a daughter, and so he has no control.
Okay. They have an agenda here, you guys. There's an agenda here. And as far as I know, my information that I have, when an elite like that, especially his status, or any of them, when they sell their soul, that's what they do. They have to either have their first child sacrificed or they have to make it a transgender.
Yep.
That is the agreement with their upper. Okay? Who's opening the door? That's their agreement with, I guess you could say, their gods. There's a lot of demons, okay, that were rotating, power for a while there. So anyways, like I said, we're in a world war. We have them. No one told us, okay?
Yeah, it's World War III, but it's not the conventional type of war. I'm just saying, it's totally different.
This war's been going on before humans even existed.
Well, yeah,
it's for this
energy
planet,
and,
you guys.
That too.
The cosmos has been fighting for this planet because we're a keystone planet, okay? Earth is, okay?
And Victor says, pushing out the negative elites, we are here to opening the new earth. Kevin says, Claudine is a fierce warrior for light. Her passion amazes me. Thank you for the inspiration. Jess says, Wake, I think it's Wake Awake or something like that, by Shakira has been a jam this morning. I've been listening to. You're a good soldier, choosing your battles. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, get back in the saddle. It's a spiritual war. Yes, warfare.
It
Spiritual
is.
warfare.
It is. And no one told us that we were in war. We weren't. No one ever gave us the core truths. Okay. No one gave us the war book, the rules, because as far as I know, of what I heard, because I grew up with my great grandfathers were in World War II together, a son and a father, and then that man had my father, who was another soldier, and he died in 1973 doing a mission for Vietnam. Okay, he it was American soil, but he went to go turn himself to go on deployment, and it got canceled. He got killed going back to base. So he was able, okay, so he wasn't like in war or anything, but still, it doesn't matter. That is what he is classified. I am classified as a dependent of a deceased veteran. I'm classified too. No, so I know a little bit about military, you guys. I wasn't a military brat, but I do know a little bit about the military and the way that it works. And yeah, there's usually a war book. You know, when two people decide to go to war together, there's usually, rules. So we never got that rule book. And again, no one ever told us that we were in war. So that's kind of like cheating, cheaters. That's not fair. So when you wake up to this and you realize, oh my God, I'm in war with this. This is deep state. This is black state. This is Illuminati. This is Lucifer. This is Armageddon, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? We got so many words for it. It's real. It's really real. And it's been going on our whole entire life.
And before.
This war started way before humans were even on this planet, I believe. Okay. And it has to do with what Earth is and what it holds in the whole universe, But anyways, yeah.
And Victor says Claudine is a true maiden.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm not sure if you meant a shield maiden or which maiden you're saying, because she is Nordic.
I'm very Nordic. I am very, very Nordic. My last maiden name is Wright. I've always said that. I miss Wright. Come on, I know. It's funny how I got that name, Claudine Wright. My name is very unique too. You're not going to meet too many Claudines in the way that it's spelled. My birthday is another one that's really crazy and bizarre. And I believe that I did this to send messages to myself, you guys, within my name and within my birth date and the birthday, time and everything. So.
Not sure what you wrote, Jess. Red Rover, bring insert here, over. Yeah, I wish I could bring you guys over to this chat, but I'll have to figure out what's going on with YouTube.
Yeah, you guys, there's a lot of wonky stuff going on. Now, remember, we are switching energies, you guys, as far as we are killing. The darkness does not have control of our AIs, of our computer lines like they used to. They don't. They are dying out. They are a dying animal. Literally, they are. So we're sitting here watching them. Victor put it on here on Facebook. We're watching them they're in such a panic. They're so scared. Their demise is their mistakes. And it's helping us. It's helping us. But we do need to stay safe. And all I have to say is for those people who, that die in these catastrophes and these disasters that they create, thank you for taking the bullet. Thank you for being that soul. Rest in peace. About humans and this in Earth.
Wow, that was weird. I had something pop up and then you went off and now you pop back in. So
Oh, there's all kinds of weird stuff happening. Just leave it. I would just leave it, and then we'll try to get to you guys. If you guys, we'll read your comments later after the show on YouTube.
And she just said it was 10:10 in Tennessee. So, yep, it's 9:11 here. So
nice.
Yep.
You saw the clock at those times. That's
so it's 11:11 in where Nova is, right?
Yeah,
11,
New
11.
York. She's yeah. This is great timing for her, I think, because she just sends her little one off to school.
Oh,
and then she's had some time for herself, and then she can get on here. She told me that instead of going to an AA meeting, she'd rather sit here and listen to us.
That's great. That really makes me feel better because my second ex is a member of AA and goes there. And each day he says that he cannot be fixed. And I hate that anybody deals with that and accepts it. I don't accept any of that. Somebody tells me something that I am this. No.
Mm-hmm.
I am what I am.
Brainwashing. That's brainwashing. And that whole system needs to be completely redone. Completely. I forgot which one it is. Is it the first or second one you have to say that I am powerless to my addiction?
Yeah, you can't.
That is like the worst thing you could ever say to yourself.
Right. No, I'm the power. And that's what mind over matter. You make the changes. Nova is changing things for herself.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, she's made the decision to get off of the pharmaceuticals. Jess says fire insurance in Los Angeles was canceled just months before the fires, and they had no water in hydrants in Maui or the Palisades. Victor says, indeed, Shield Maiden. Course, Claudene is Viking warriorness in life, and there some tech happened. Something liked what came up. They didn't like what came up or something like that.
Oh yeah, the dark forces. Yeah, I mean they're hanging on, you guys. But I really think I think the problems that we're having right now when it comes to this stuff is the switching over of the AIs, dismantling, what is left of the dark AIs and going into the golden AI. It's kind of glitchy in there. They're hanging on. They're trying to sabotage what they can, but they can't. I mean, this is all going to take time. It really is.
And right now, because there's no chemtrails, at least there isn't on our side of the world, that means that the sun's flares are even stronger.
Yes. For sure. And then I want to go back to what Jess said about the insurances. You know what, Jess? You want to know what happened? This is like facts. About 18 months ago, I had a renewal on my insurance, okay? And I was talking to my agent from State Farm. And I was like, why did it go up so much? Like, I was really annoyed because it didn't just go up a couple $100. No, a lot, over $1,000.
Wow.
And so I was concerned. I wanted to know what happened. And he told me, and this was 18 months ago, he said, all the rates went up across the board. And I'm like, what? He goes, across the board, all the rates went up because of all of the catastrophes. Again, this was 18 months ago. And I said, what catastrophes? What are you talking about? He goes, the ones in California. And I said, that's their problem.
Yeah, but they have to get money from somewhere in order to pay them.
Hold on.
Okay.
That doesn't fix anything, okay? We keep repeating the same pattern, okay? So he tells me that the rates have to go up. I go, that doesn't fix anything. You know that, and I know that. And he doesn't know that because he's the agent, right? So he said, then he tells me, he goes, well, if this is any comforting information, State Farm has pulled out of California and will not insure anybody anymore.
Ooh.
That was 18 months ago. So yep. So we had insurance companies pulling out for a while now. I did hear that people got canceled like the month before, which is BS. They shouldn't be able to do that unless they send you a certified letter or something, because come on now, you cannot cancel someone and just expect to send them an email or a letter and think they're going to open it. Trust me, I know I'm that person. If it looks like junk mail, I'm tossing, I'm going to burn it. And but I mean, yeah, Jess, how about this? This is going to change the insurance company big time. big time. Yep, they're going to go bankrupt. And this is going to give us a chance to realize, do we need insurance? I mean, like, you guys, come on now. If you were just, myself, if I was able to take that insurance money that I pay and put it in the bank every month, by the end of the year, I'd probably have $20,000, $30,000 in the bank. And I pay a lot of insurance on a couple companies. I don't know how much you pay insurance, but I know it's a lot, you guys. My husband owns a refrigeration company. I own this. We have cars and we have a home and properties and stuff. So everything's insured, all the trailers my husband has, jet skis and stuff. Everything is insured because that's what they sell us on, right?
Yeah. And they say you have
it's
to
the
have
law,
insurance.
isn't it? It's the law. But if I was to put this, and none of this stuff breaks down, nothing burns down, you guys, I won't even take a claim because the reason why they told me that my rates got jacked up so high 18 months ago is because they told me I took a claim. And I'm like, no, I didn't. I did not take a claim. He said, yes, you did. You got a new windshield.
Yeah.
They report new windshields to the DMV now, you guys.
Yeah.
So, and this is State Farm. Okay, yeah, I'll call them out. I don't care. I see you. So I do feel that the insurance gate, I did write a little something down. I had a little download on that, but I do think this is going to change things. And I do believe that the good people of America and the good people who do take out these insurance claims, they're going to get paid even if they go bankrupt, you guys. It's going to be okay because there is a fund behind a fund.
Yeah.
And it's called the Guarantee Fund. You may have never heard of it. You may not know it. Google it. It's real. All insurance agencies have to pay into this other insurance, I guess you can call. I don't know. It's insurance of insurance. So if they go bankrupt, they still have to pay out, and they get to pay out through this Guarantee Fund. So they will be taken care of. I do believe. So.
And Kevin is saying, my plan is simple, you see. There is energy, positive and negative. So our mission is to bring people to the positive side of things. The problem is that our parents are the same shit, different pile. The other thing that Jess is saying is flood insurance was canceled months before the flooding in North Carolina, too.
See, they have a pattern, you guys. They have a pattern, same play, same playbook, same, you know what I mean? So we now have created our own war book. We get it. We know what they do. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. We do have the inauguration going off here pretty soon. They have some more fun ceremonies to do, to try to push that money button. And this is all so they can generate money, you guys. They're doing this so the money gods rain on them, but they're not. No. It's not working. The money gods are not coming. Their money gods are gone. Yeah. So it's done for them. So it'll be interesting to see, what they go, what happens next. So this is just going to be a really good January, exciting times. And the more we call them out, the more that we talk about them, the more we're doing what I'm doing, you guys,
What we're all doing, yeah.
The faster it's going to shut them down. So, I mean, yeah, they're just, like I said, two really bad step parents that have just been.
I like that. Step parents, not a, yeah.
Yeah, isn't that good? Yeah. I think it's good. But that's what it feels like, though. If you had to give a scenario, think about it, to somebody 1,000 years ago, and they're going to ask you because you were here.
Yeah.
What happened on planet Earth? And that would be what I would use. I would use that analogy. Two really bad, nasty, dysfunctional parents.
And Kevin says it's so easy to spread fear that way, the way that they're doing it by canceling the insurance and all. And yeah.
That's all they know, is they just know how to, disrupt and cause chaos, because that's who they are. That's just, they're the chaotic one.
Yeah.
They're the I mean, seriously, you guys, again, like we've talked about this. They're the ones who are putting on funny robes last night and going naked and whatever else I do, dancing around a fire, sacrificing something with the full moon, thinking that, oh, that's going to push the money button. Seriously, what did you do last night?
What did I do last night? I went to the class last night. And then I went and get some food because I wasn't taking care of myself. But no sugar. Yay.
Yay.
So yeah.
We
Every
were
day
just
with no
doing our
sugar.
normal things, you guys, okay? You
Yeah.
know, and if we did have a fire, we're giving it the smoke to Mother Gaia to transmute in happy, healthy, loving, peaceful energies. And our affirmation, I mean, we are the light.
And you went on live last night
Mhm.
from 5:22 around there to 7:22
Yes.
around that.
Yes.
So
I did. And then I went home. I got home around 8 o'clock and I was starving. So I ate an apple. I usually don't eat late at night, but I've got to figure out a way. I've got a couple of things I've got to figure with me doing the live on Monday night and then coming back Tuesday morning with eating and then taking my medicine. So, so that and then last one, I'm just going to contribute my lack of sleep of the full moon and all these energies that are, swarming around us because I know they were in ceremony last night. So I was up at 3:30 hearing. Yeah. So anyways.
did you get a lot of downloads?
Oh yeah. I was doing a lot. I just connected with Source and I got downloads, like some of this stuff.
Anything you needed to share this morning?
Just, you know what? My main one is that, if the Creator will bring us to it, He'll bring us through it. Always. Always. So that is what I have right now. No, not really. Because of the way my head's feeling, I haven't written down my downloads or just real peaceful, I can tell you what, I got a strong message telling me that I got to go take a nap later on so I can recharge.
Yeah. I bet. And usually Tuesdays are busy for you. At least the last couple Tuesdays have been pretty busy.
Every day is busy for me lately.
Good.
This is
That
really
is so good.
Yeah, people are. I'm thinking if we get this website going, once I get my website going, then
At 100% like it should be.
mhm,
Yeah.
hopefully I'll be able to hire someone come along here come and mail those orders out for me because I'm not gonna be able to get to it. Not with as much as I've been helping people.
Well, that's great.
Oh, I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
no,
no,
bring it
no.
on. I'm
Yeah,
waiting.
yeah, that's great.
Where are you guys?
Yep. Yeah, and I'll be at the market this weekend with her stuff. One of these days, you need to come out
Maybe
with
I
me.
might
So
come out.
people,
Yeah, maybe I might come out this Sunday. We'll see what I got going on.
that way people can meet you and see this stuff. There's one other person who does CBDs for fur babies.
Mhm.
And that's it. There's for anybody who is in the area and wants to bring their dog, there's so much traffic, animal traffic in that. It's called Skyline East Mesa Farmers Market, and it is at, if I can remember right, 2055 South Power Road, Mesa, Baseline and Power Road. It's on the southeast corner behind the Big O Tires. We have a lot of food vendors, and there's others. I'll fly right out. Nova, we'd love to have you out here. It would be great. But I'd love to have you out there. That way people can meet you and see where it's coming from. And you can talk to Ricky, who is the smoothie chef, and he wants to meet you, but he's going to need a consultation. So you're going to have to set that up with him.
Okay. Yes, I will try. I promise I'll try to go this Sunday. I can't really think of what I got going on. I haven't, you know me.
Yeah.
The one thing is I got to make sure that I got everything settled at the house because my mom and I are working on some projects. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I got to make
How's-
sure I get those completed, and then I think I'll be free on Sunday. I don't think I have. What is this? Yeah, I think I'm good.
And remember, the last Sunday of the month is a vegan buffet. So I love that vegan buffet.
Yeah, we got that on the calendar to go to that. Remember, I'm bringing the girls.
Okay.
Okay, Nova. Yes, people judge you. Yeah, but that's not their job. That's your job. You just tell them that. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, that and yeah, they shouldn't be. You believe in yourself. That's your.
Well, she was
course.
talking about the AA room and everything because
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
not an
Yeah.
addict forever.
Mhm.
And
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
You're
so-
not. That part should be taken out of the 12-step program to the 11th step, I guess you could say. That is like the worst thing ever. When I heard that, because my son we were trying to find him meetings and stuff, and this was, 10 years ago, and I was dipping into different meetings and stuff. And when I heard that, I was just like, yeah, that's terrible to say. Don't say that. And then,
yeah.
I was going to all different types of support meetings. And I was trying to help my son to figure, this out, because you know how us moms are.
Yeah.
And
Even the support groups of Alcoholics Anonymous, the support groups are all about the alcoholic, how to take care of them. It's my life too. And so when somebody else's addictions got too much for me to deal with, that I didn't want to deal with their addictions, then yeah, I said goodbye, because that's their life, not mine. I don't choose it.
yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah. Come out here. Okay. So I see I'm a little bit behind on the postings, but yeah, come on through.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun here. Maybe you can make it on a weekend when I have a mushroom club. Talking about that mushroom club, I've got that coming up this Friday, you guys, and you guys
Is it
want to
this
see
Friday already?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Sometimes it comes really quick, like it'll come like around the 14th, 15th, and then sometimes it comes around the 20th. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
you just never know where it's going to be.
Hold on, I gotta get something for you guys. I got some mushrooms. I do go to the farmers market on the weekends, but I go on Saturday mornings. Let me look at what I got.
Yeah, no, I've got to go to the Saturday market ones. And for those of you who have been trying to keep up with the Sonoran Spiritual and Wellness Market, we're going to be changing our date again. Don't know what to yet, but yeah. I went to the wrong one to pull up your Mushroom Club. Okay, where's Mushroom Club? There you are. There's Mushroom Club.
So I went to the farmers market. This was a new one. I mean, it's not new. It's been in the valley for quite some time. It's called the Pinnacle Peak one, and I've never stopped there. So I finally stopped there last week. So this is really cool. I was there on Saturday, and I got.
Oh my goodness, that's
look
gorgeous.
at those.
What is that? It looks kind of familiar, but I've never
Pink
seen.
oysters.
Oh wow, that is gorgeous.
And that's so beautiful.
The color
you
is
guys.
beautiful.
Oh,
guys.
I know. It's like coral. Doesn't it look like coral?
Yeah, it's not as deep on the camera as it is in person. I'm just telling you, it's very pretty. But then I'm seeing. Why don't you flip it around so they can see the other
Yeah,
side?
let me put this one back in. You want to grab one?
Yeah. They're cold.
We wash them, you guys, so don't worry. We have to wash them. I have to wash them before I cook them. So these are oysters. These are pink oysters, you guys. See, that's where the substrate was. That's where they grew, from the substrate, which would be the grains and the poo. I call it goonie greens and patty poos. And so that's the substrate that they grew out of, and they cut it off, and then here comes the mushroom, and these are pink oysters. They're like blue oysters. Some blue oysters look like black oysters, and blue oysters, black oysters, and white oysters, and then we also have pink oysters. I call it's more like fuchsia, huh? So
yeah, it's an orange type of fuchsia, but yeah, it's very close.
So pretty. So I will be cooking these for the mushroom club.
Wow.
I'm also like a mushroom culinary person too.
Chef.
I do know how to cook with mushrooms very well, as much as everything. Like she told you, I am everything mushroom.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have those.
Okay, there's more questions on here. Let's see. Rumors of them turning LA into a smart city in 2028 sounds a bit convenient. I stayed home. This is all Jess. I stayed home and minded my own business last night. LOL. Cancer full moon was a lot for me personally. She's Cancer. No, she's Gemini.
I'm Cancer.
And Kevin says I was so tired. He also says I did do a cocoa thing for the heart. He put cocoa, just COCO. I'm just reading what he said. Jess says, "Is there psychic class?" Yes, I just put that up. Psychic class tonight between 6 and 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Please email Don Rumer-Rivera at advice@sonoranmystictarot.com for your link and come and see us. Go ahead.
If you guys, my show last night, if you hear Anne, who I'm on Monday Night Lives, and you ask her about the whole Elon Musk and smart cities, she thinks it's going to happen, but I don't at all, because all I want to know is where are they going to get the money? Where are they going to get the money? Are you guys going to fund this? Are we going to fund that? Are we going to fund smart cities, you guys? We're the anchors. We're the currency. We are. Are we going to fund that? I don't think so. I think not.
We have to make the choices. Who we're giving our money to. You guys have, that's how you vote, truly.
It's how powerful we are.
Yeah.
We're that powerful. Think about it, you guys.
Okay. And Kevin's asking, do you use stevia instead of sugar?
I do grow stevia. I have grown stevia. It's not one of my favorite substitutes for sugars. My substitute for sugars is honey, a guava, and maple sugar.
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup. I'm sorry. Yeah, maple syrup. I'm so sorry, you guys. So anyways, yeah, there's a lot of good substitutes out there besides stevia. But if you like stevia just has too much of a tangy. It has this weird taste. Yeah. It reminds me of NutraSweet or whatever. Yeah. I don't like that aftertaste in it, but no, I love, oh my goodness, I love honey and maple syrup. And I used to use a lot of guava, but I haven't bought that in a while.
And monk fruit does a really good job too. And it has less carbs in it than maple syrup does. Also, stevia, when I grew it and I cooked with it and all that stuff, because I would put it in my teas and stuff. It would give me a headache.
Stevia, yeah, stevia that's kind of a
a
wild weed. It's a weed. It really is a weed. But I mean, I've had things cooked with stevia and it was really good. Maybe I just don't use it properly. Yeah. I don't know, but I do like agave. Agave is so good.
Kevin is saying brown rice flour and vermiculite. I too am a mushroom enthusiast. This is all Kevin, but he's been here before, so I've heard of agave as a good substitute. Yes, agave is too.
Agave's good. Mm-hmm.
When you do honey, though, everyone, we have a lot of great beekeepers here and a lot of locally made honey, but I want to remind you that if it's honey, whether it's cold made or that they cook it, only use ones that are in glass jars. Those are best. They don't touch plastic at all. And I've found a lot of great growers around here that
they know that.
They're very good about it. Yeah. Very good about it. So
any of us that grow or do anything, we know glass is best. But when it comes to mushrooms, unfortunately, it's plastic because of the humidity.
Well, the other thing is mushrooms don't absorb plastic as much. They kill plastic. Mm-hmm. So they're just safer.
They're too smart. They're too smart. They know better. They know actually how to turn that into something good. So yeah, we're very safe. But unfortunately, that's just kind of how the grower, everything is plastic growing mushrooms. I do want to come out with a glass bowls, glass plates, to do some grows, because I know I cannot. But again, like aquariums,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you got to get real creative here when you're thinking about it. But I know people who have done it out of pure glass. I've done it out of glass before too. But it I had a big glass bowl thing and I had a cover on it, but of course it broke. So, anyways, it's kind of hard to find these kind of things for mushrooms. But yeah, like you said, the mushrooms are so smart that they know what to do with that
Yeah.
chemicals inside the plastic. But yeah, so this Friday at 6 o'clock is my mushroom club, and we're going to have those mushrooms. I'm not too sure what I'm going to make yet. I was kind of thinking of mushroom lasagna. I don't know.
The chili she made was excellent. 3 pounds of mushrooms.
I can't do chili again. Though.
No, and you don't want to do chili with those. Those are just too beautiful.
No, I don't. I gotta think.
I would like to see something that you could see the color and all. I know it'll
Yeah.
change once you cook it, but
It does change. Even if I made it into a soup,
yeah,
it
I don't
still will
see
change
soup.
I don't know. I'll have to try it. I can make it into a soup, like do a ramen type rice noodle soup, an Asian soup, or I can always do. I'm thinking about tacos, but I still have a feeling once I fry it with the garlic and the onions and stuff, it's gonna
Change.
change. I don't know. We'll have to find out. I'll find out when I start. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I'm surprised that at the farmers markets they have those kind of mushrooms because the farmers markets I go to I haven't seen mushrooms. And also, I know you have an Asian grocery store right here. Now, do they have mushrooms in that one?
They actually have the blue oysters and the white oysters. These are the pink oysters. So,
Red, white, and blue. I'm sorry.
and black oysters. There's all kinds
Okay,
of
I
different
haven't
types of
seen those,
oysters. They're a really good one to cook with. They taste good. They're
Yeah.
light. Yeah, they're light. They're lighter than a portobello. So,
And I love my portobello.
mhm.
I do.
Portobellos are good too. I love to take a good portobello, stuff it with all kinds of good stuff, cheese, and put it on the grill and just cook it, and then put it on a gluten-free bread and load it with all my hamburger, lettuce, onion, tomato, everything, and just make yourself a really good mushroom burger. They're so good. You'll never eat a regular burger again.
Yeah.
Once you have one of
I
those.
prefer having the portobellos over anything.
Yeah.
I went to some a place that had portobello fries. It was
Oh
excellent. They
my
were so
gosh.
good. So
I'm
good.
gonna make those ideas.
Oh wait, maybe that. I don't know
Maybe.
because they didn't really bread it, but they had. I think it was Parmesan cheese and garlic and stuff with it. So, and when I
Were they
ate it,
crunchy? They couldn't have been soft.
they weren't too soft. No, that's
No.
why they had a slight breading on
Yeah.
it. The outside was a
And they
little
were
crunchy,
baked, right? Or fried?
but well, they call them portobello fries, but I think they were baked.
Yeah, you can bake fries.
Yeah, I don't think
Funny, we were
I
talking about
don't
this
think
last night.
they deep fried it because I don't think there would be much of that
You'd
mushroom
know.
left.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
would know those deep fried,
It
yeah.
didn't feel deep fried.
That sounds like a really good idea
Yeah.
too. Well, I'll figure it out, and then for those who come, we'll see what I decide to do with them. I was actually going to work with black fungus, ear
Ooh.
fungus. That was what I wanted to do. But then I scored these beautiful pink oysters, so we're going to go ahead and because I can do that. I can
Yeah.
change my mind like that, and we're going to have those, serve those, and then I don't know what we're going to do for mycology, you guys. I don't know what we're going to teach as far as the hands-on class. But I do know next month we are going to, you might like this one. We're going to get a bunch of reishi. We have a bunch of reishi parts. We got a bunch of reishi. Oren, my mycologist, one of them, he has a bunch of reishi, leftover dried up reishi, and he's got a bunch of really pretty glass, I guess. And he wants to come and he wants to make like heart
Oh,
little, I don't even know what we're going to, ornaments or something. He's going to teach us how to,
Valentine ornament.
yeah, we're going to do some kind of, we're going to make Valentine ornaments with mushrooms, you guys.
Yeah.
And that's what you get hanging out with Claudene.
Jess says, I saw a story about a woman who lost her land to the fires in California. The land was in family for generations and she lived off of it. She is a mom of two nonverbal autistic children and has sheep. Thankfully, the family and the sheep are fine, but she cannot afford to rebuild. So, yeah,
She'll be
things like
taken
that.
care of.
Yeah.
Those are the good people that, take the hit for us, you guys. Okay. That's, that was the whole thing that I was worried about. I was like, okay, to be honest with you, I really don't care about those elites. I
No.
care less about their house burning down.
Well, you said that you saw somebody crying about their house in Malibu being burned down, and they have 4 other ones elsewhere. And it's like, really don't care, people. Really don't care.
They're so phony, you guys. They're so, another thing I want you guys to think about too is, didn't they make movies about stuff like this?
Yes, they did.
So did they create these kind of movies all about these type of catastrophes? And then it's happening to them in real time. I don't feel bad for them at all, but I do feel bad for the animals. I do feel bad for the land. I do feel bad for the good people, good people that are stuck in the middle of all of this.
Yes.
And that is where, my heart goes to and my healing vibes goes to them. And yes, the negative ones too. But anyways,
And now Nova's asking, can you use oyster mushrooms as part of a filling for stuffed mushrooms? I've never made them, but it's my sister's favorite.
yeah, you can use other mushrooms to stuff other mushrooms. Yeah. You guys, onions, garlic, cheese, salsa, would you put it in salsa? Anything, get creative. Do whatever you want to do. There's no right, there's no wrong. Worst case scenario, it tastes like doo-doo and you learned a lesson. That's, you're learning. And the more you can add mushrooms to your diet, the better you're going to get that biome gut cleaned out. Okay. So it's all about, it's not just about her, it's not just about weaning off of these pharmaceuticals, Nova.
Right.
It's also about, and we talked about this, detoxing that gut.
Yeah.
We get, yeah, and the best way to detox that gut, you guys, because all diseases begin in the colon and then the gut too, okay? That's your first brain. That's your number one brain. You got that cleaned out. You got that going good. The rest of your systems are going to flow very nicely and communicate with each other the way that they need to, okay?
And I love chanterelles too.
Chanterelles those are really good.
Oh.
Chanterelles are so much fun to cook with. Morels. I think Nova, heard morels, Nova? I think you actually have access to those where you're at. She's in New York. She's up in a small town. So I bet you she's got access to some of the best mushrooms. So look into it, Nova. Look into if there's there might be some kind of foraging clubs out there, mushroom foraging clubs. I really encourage you to look that up and see if you can find something because that will help you identify what mushrooms are good and which ones are bad. I do those here in the valley. I do those here in the valley, Nova, for my people. We go up north and we go foraging. I try to do it twice a year.
Kevin says, I have used mason jars to incubate the substrate and a glass aquarium. Using humidity was a problem, but trial and error can get you dialed in.
Yes, it can. It really can. And then, getting the exhaust ready and the intake out. Yes, like I said, I've done my fair share of doing glass, and I have been successful. And I always make the substrate, not the substrate, the culture and everything. I always use glass jars, of course.
And Nova says, yeah, I've seen Lion's Mane, and there are some really good mushroom places here. Good. Lion's Mane, I've cooked it a few times. Hopefully I'll get some for her to cook for me because every time I cooked it, it was very bitter and I was not impressed.
Oh, no.
So, and I've told you about that.
Did you use oil or butter?
I think I used oil.
Use butter.
Okay. I think I used one time and one the other time, but it was still, I used ghee the second time.
Yeah, it should be. That's what I always use, ghee. Yeah, I always use ghee. Mostly ghee I always use butter mostly with mushrooms. 90% of the time. Sometimes I do use an avocado oil here and there, or coconut oil.
And Kevin says, LOL, I love to cook. I take a very artistic approach to it. Of course, I had you find another artistic outlet. Okay.
Good.
And Jess says kitchen witchery is my favorite.
Julie and I did a segment on let the kitchen be your hospital. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're yes, please, cook for yourself. When you're growing your food, or you're even going to the farmer's market and you're supporting your local grower, you guys, you are also loving yourself in a very good way, okay? Because you're putting that vibes, you're putting that energy into that food, and then you're consuming it. So it just makes it so much better that way. Good morning. Your hair looks cute.
Oh, it does, yeah.
I know, I love it when she does it like that. She has a braid that's like this thick, you guys.
Horse's hair.
Horse's hair. We call it the horse's mane.
Do you want these back or no? It's from Nikki.
Okay.
Oh, we just burn them,
Yeah.
put them in the burn pile. It's over, our bag's overfilling. Just stick it on the side. We'll get another bag. And then my assistant just came in. So Kim, she doesn't like to be on film.
So she's hiding her.
She's going to hide. She'll go hide and run. I'll be right back real quick, you guys. I got to talk to her real quick.
All right. So we were at about all the mushrooms and everything like that. I did want to tell you that one of the downloads, or something that came very prominent to me in one of my dreams, is that I had a tincture bottle and I had the back of it. So I turned it around and it said nutmeg. So Source was telling me to get myself some nutmeg, and I can tell you that has helped me quite a bit. I started out with the mushrooms, and for almost a year now, I've been doing mushrooms, lion's mane, and then her tri blend, which is cordyceps, chaga, and reishi. So I take those. I was taking the tri blend in the morning. Now I'm taking it at night. The lion's mane, I used to do in the afternoon, because that lion's mane would help stop the cravings for sugar. So I did that. But now I did 2 weeks of just nutmeg, and I can tell you it helped out a lot too. But now I'm reintroducing the mushrooms too with the nutmeg, and it's helping out so much more. So nutmeg is good too. But that, if you have a tendency, what was it, for addiction, you got to be careful with that. Okay. Because it takes a lot to do anything for you. But the 1 mil. Yeah. I think I do 1 mil twice a day, and that's all I need. And it's really good. And it doesn't cause any problems, but it's helping. It helps the mushrooms clear my head. It's helped with my joint pain. It's helped with my gut. And one day I had talked to you guys about, I felt something moving in my gut, and it was like it was something alive and moving in there. Well, I wanted to tell you that the last time a couple days ago, because I said, I really need to get to find out if everything's changing in my gut and things are getting better. And I felt it again, but it was so much smaller. So between the nutmeg and the mushrooms, it's reducing quite a bit. The other two things I'm taking a lot more of is pumpkin seeds, pepitas, and pomegranate arrows, because they take out parasites. So those are two things I've added to my diet as well.
And she's wondering why she's got things moving around in her tummy.
Because no, I'm not wondering. I know it is now, but that it's getting smaller.
Yeah, it's the parasites.
Yes.
Those are parasites.
Yeah.
She's activating them. They're moving, and you're feeling them. You can hear them.
Yeah, but I'm getting them. They're
and
getting
it's
smaller.
real, and it's real,
it's
and I understand it's gross. And I understand, oh, that's
It's scary, too.
disgusting and it's scary and it's this.
Yep.
I was with my daughter and her roommate. And one of the children, they're both single moms. One of their children's pooped out some worms. And yeah, they're freaking out. And then when I go over there and I'm talking to them and I'm, giving them, some pointers on how to get rid of them. And then I looked at them and I go, you ever feel things move around in your stomach? You're not pregnant, ladies.
Right. If you are.
And you ain't passing any gas after you had that movement. Yeah, it's parasites. Yeah. It's real. You got them. Everyone's got them. We all have them. We were poisoned with them. Mm-hmm. But the only thing you can do, if you want to just ignore them, that's fine. You have that right to do that. Allow them to invade your body. It's okay. If you're comfortable with them, I get it. But if you're not comfortable with them and you want to get rid of these parasites, it's possible. It is very possible. And it's just like as easy as it has been for her. But it doesn't happen overnight, does it?
No, it doesn't.
No, you just don't do a detox. You do some tea a parasite detox or a kidney cleanse or a gallbladder cleanse or a liver cleanse or a colon cleanse, whatever it is. And they're gone, and then you go back to your same habits.
And they're back again.
Yes, if you do that, you may get rid of them a little bit, but the minute that you create that environment, they come back. They come back because you've created that environment for them inside of your body. Now, you got to have good fungus, and you have to have bad fungus. That's what it's about, is balancing this out, you guys. And you can do it through diet, having the herbs like she is, taking the mushrooms, and not eating sugar, just getting off the sugar itself, because the sugar and the starches feed some of them. It depends on what type of parasites you have. And most of us have more than one parasite. We've got, we can have up to 4 or 5 of them. I just gave birth to one that was called hookworms.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
When I don't know what I got. Something happened. I got busted with some energy about maybe sometime last month. I was really sick. I detoxed. I purged. I was purging. And I had these weird worms come out and this thing come out, and then I took a picture of it and I looked into it. And but that's not a worm though. It's the host. It's what they live in. So so you've got a real war going on inside of you too. Yeah. That's the first war, the one that's going inside of you. And these things, it's not just the parasites, you guys, it's also the host that they live in. And then they make
besides
babies.
us.
Yeah. And then they have eggs. It goes on and on and on and on. So it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in a month. It can take it could take 2 years to get rid of them. So, but it's a change of life. It really is. It's a change of habits and continuously taking these herbs. You can go off of it for a day or two. I'm sure you probably went off a day or two of not taking something. Yeah. And that's okay, because your body needs a rest from plant medicine sometimes, you guys. I am not on the same regimen every single day. So I don't think I can go. No, I don't think I can go more than 2 or 3 days without anything, and then I have got to get them back because I feel like I'm creating an environment for them again. Right. Yeah. I'm trying to send like-minded people your way. Thank you, Nova. Yeah. Open-minded people are the type of people that I have to work with.
I want you. My therapist asked me if there are things to help with weight loss.
Yeah. Is she on pharmaceuticals? Pharmaceuticals are the number one thing, Nova, that's gonna, that's what puts weight on women.
Well, and the other thing, sugar, people. Sugar's in everything.
And move more. Get up and move more. There is no magic pill. There is no magic pill. I have been on this planet for going on 56 years. I've been on this planet. I have had 5 children. She's had 3. And there's every excuse to be fat. There's every excuse. I have it. But your choices, like you know what, Nova, I always say this. I love to say this is one of my sayings. You don't have much control of anything on this planet or in your life. You really don't. But you got control on what you put in your mouth and what comes out of it. So, but yes, if she's on pharmaceuticals, get off of those and then get off the sugar, move a little bit more, because being fit and having a healthy weight isn't just exercising. It's not that, I say that's like 35% of it and 65% of it is diet. So,
yeah. And if she sits a lot, being a therapist, a lot of times they're sitting. Chair yoga.
Sit a lot.
Chair yoga, people. It works.
Yeah, do the chair yoga. And then I'm going to get, when I went to Payson, my clients out there that I went to go visit, they own a karate studio.
Oh.
And then they had like work studios inside their house. And they had these chairs. They're the balls, exercising balls.
Oh,
but they're chairs.
Yeah.
So you can bounce while you're working. And when you're bouncing, that your lymphatic system. You're working you want to bounce. You see those on TikTok. They got those vibrators. Well, that's really good for the lymphatic system and to be moving it, because your lymphatic system has to move up from your feet all the way back into your heart. So you got gravity working against your lymphatic system. So, send people my way. Nova, just tell them to go to my website under services. Yep. And then she can call me from there, make an appointment on whatever she wants to do. And then also, if you can tell people, I also have psyches. I have her and Ann on my service page for special readings, and they both do different types of readings. So, thank you for that. Thank you for giving her my information.
And Jess says, my gut health used to be so bad, my skin took the worst of it.
Oh yeah, that's a parasite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Jess says, stay away from Ozempic. I don't know what that is.
That's a prescription drug.
Okay. They have walking treadmills as well for working at a standing desk. Oh, okay. I didn't realize
shoot.
That.
I think I saw that. And it doesn't have any rails or anything. You just walk on it.
And your desk stands up so you can work on it while you're doing it.
Okay, I was wondering what that guy was doing. I was like, what is that? It's like a little escalator.
Yeah, and because
I'm
sure they can, the incline can change too.
That's so cool, you guys. All these cool inventions that are coming out for us.
Okay, and then Kevin says, actually, you have a lot more control when I think he meant when, but then you realize on a metaphysical level and it bleeds into your reality, but starts in the mind. But everything starts in the mind, I think. But okay. But it starts in the mind. I have a standing desk, Kevin says, and he loves it. So do you have the
chair ball, or I don't know what it's called,
well,
honestly.
He says he has the standing desk. So do you have the do you have the treadmill and underneath it? Just thought I'd ask.
I know. I want to know about this stuff. I'm pretty active. I got back into my workout program yesterday, you guys. I was telling Julie this. I've been trying to figure this out, how I'm going to do this. And I finally figure out a space so I can get back to doing my working out and my grounding. And Mother guided me to the most perfect space for me to go and ground.
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm so happy. I am so happy. And so I started working out yesterday. For those of you that know that I went down was it August and September with my lymphatic system. My whole right side shut down on me. And I had to stop working out. I had to stop running. And I was an avid runner. And I'm not doing that anymore. So I think I complained about it last week to you guys. Like, I feel weak. I feel yucky because I'm not working out. I do. I feel like I'm losing muscle. So I did. I got back into working out yesterday. I only did 35 minutes. I'm a little sore. My abs are a little sore. So slow and easy, right? And I'll get back to my full hour and a half of working out, I hope, really soon. And then I'll feel strong again.
And bye, Victor. Thank you. And he wants to remind everybody, love your damn selves. And Kevin says no, he has to walk in place. He doesn't have a. Somebody's hungry. He doesn't have conveyor belt, is what
Damn,
I
I
keep
ate an
saying.
apple last
Keeps
night.
coming up. So, and then Jess says, I don't drive. Fun fact. Ha ha ha. I walk everywhere. Blessed that I can, but dinner when I have to.
Right on. Yeah, I know a lot of people who don't drive. That's like, yeah, that, I mean,
Okay.
not saying it's a common thing, but I mean, I talk to a lot of people around the world and they don't drive. And I actually know people that have never driven, several of them.
Right.
They don't want to. And that's fine. I think that's totally cool.
And Jess doesn't want to. She says she has driving anxiety.
Yeah, I guess that could be one of the causes for most of these people. But I just know some people who just aren't interested. They just don't care. They don't want to drive. So,
And my great aunt is 97, and she never drove a day in her life.
yeah, those are my aunties. My aunties have never driven a car a day of their life either. So, but
Well, it's that time. It's 10:01. So we need to say goodbye to
All right.
everyone. Let's see. What do we got going on? Tonight is the psychic squad. So that's 6 to 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And please be there on time. And just so you guys know, that'll be approximately 8 hours from now. So if you're worried about the time change, we don't change our time. So it's 8 hours from now. Please mark that down so you can be on time. We'd love to see each and every one of you. Wednesday, I will be back with Bonnie and Ask the Angels, and that will be at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And today we weren't very ishy, so I'm very excited about that. After evening for Wednesday is A5 Says and Sonoran Mystic Tarot. On Thursday morning, Sonoran Mystic Tarot and or Shauna at she's Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot. I will be back on Friday with the Gabriel Project, Scott Underwood, and the Gabriel Collective. And that'll be 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Saturday morning, Miss Susan will be early. I think she's still here this weekend. And that will be at 10 a.m. But again, she'll be early. On Sunday morning is Bonnie and Jess on Psychic Sunday. And they will be 11 to 1 Mountain Standard Time. Okay. In the afternoon, 3 p.m. ish Mountain Standard Time is Sherry Berry and Miss A5 Says. I know they were on last week, so hopefully they'll be on this week. And of course, Monday with tea time with Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot. And then we'll be back.
she's got a lot.
I know. I'm going to make a poster. I haven't sat down long enough to make one, and so that I can post that. But
Yeah.
I'm going to soon.
Yes. And I just have my mushroom club for anyone who's in the valley this Friday at 6 o'clock. And I have another live that I do on Monday nights at 5:22 to 7:22 with Anne. And that is Hard Truths. And we go live just on Facebook and YouTube. Always YouTube, you guys. Always, 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 always. I will be YouTube. And then what else do I have? Okay, so anyone that wants help out there, my kind of help of what I do or what Julie does, please go to my website. My products are on the website too. I have a healing facility in Glendale, Arizona. So go ahead and go to elevatedbyclaudene.com, and all my information to call me, to get a hold of me is on there. And again, I have some of my medicine on there. And if you're interested, go to services, go to events, go to my shop, and that's another thing that I kind of like to stress on you guys is that I'm not just some type of person trying to be an influencer or trying to become some kind of a live streamer, asking for donations, asking for money. No, because I give you my information for free. 4 hours a week here, just live on social media. But I have a product, you guys. I have a real product that can help you.
Yes.
And that backs me up. And I stand behind my product. It works. It is the products that your angels can use to heal you. Again, because it all comes from love. But anyways, with that being said, all of you guys have a merry, happy everything. And I love you guys.
Remember to rise above with love. Thank you so much for coming in and seeing us today. We appreciate each and every one of you. And we will get out and we'll see you later.